this morning and this afternoon going into this evening. This is Spartanburg County. You can see a lot of snow there. Nice wet flakes as well falling in the downtown area. Now in the Inman area of Spartanburg County, they saw over 3 inches of snow. Over in Oconee County, the Pine Mountain area of that particular portion of Oconee County, nearly 4.5 inches of snow has fallen. So many locations in the upstate have seen snow. The big question on everybody's mind, will we see any here in the Midlands of South Carolina, or even sleet or a rain-snow mix of some kind? We'll talk about that here in just 1 second, but overall, looks like a pretty low impact event for the Midlands of South Carolina. Big headline, though, for the weekend will be how cold it's going to be getting both tomorrow night as well as Sunday night going into early Monday morning, and then a chilly week is on tap beyond that. Now, notice all the rain shower activity. We've had some pockets of heavier rain throughout the course of today. Certainly, if you've been outside, it's very cold rain. I know Corey Miller on Twitter was talking about how much he enjoyed it, but overall, this has been a rather unpleasant experience for a lot of people, and you can see the extent of the winter weather impacts from Texas all the way up to Maine as it relates to this particular storm system. Now, here in South Carolina, for the most part, across the Midlands and extending towards the coastal areas, we're contending with mostly rain. You can see pockets of heavier rain. We even had some thunder down in Orangeburg and Dorchester counties a little bit earlier this evening. And temperature is very chilly out there. We're talking about the mid-30s in places like Saluda, Newberry, Winsboro, as well as Camden. A little bit warmer, though, as you push towards the south and towards the west. Wind speed and direction coming out of the northeast, bringing additional cooler air, and the wind has picked up a bit in the northeast of Midlands at about 14 miles per hour. Let's set future watch into motion and answer the question that everybody's wondering, will we see any wintry precipitation tomorrow morning? Notice the pinks and the purples here moving towards the Midlands early tomorrow morning, but let's zoom in here and talk about what we're looking for. And as we stop this around 5 o'clock, still kind of a lack of precipitation in the western Midlands. Early tomorrow morning, though, Future Watch trying to paint a picture of some flakes falling, perhaps in Newberry County, Fairfield, Saluda, and perhaps even the northern portions of Lexington and Richland counties extending into Kershaw County before this moves out around lunchtime tomorrow or sooner. So overall, very low impact event for any locations that do see any a mixed precip. It'll be briefly during the morning and then change back to rain before we start to see that precipitation move out around lunchtime tomorrow. So again, low impact, but please, if you get any pictures or videos, send it to us via our social media outlets as well as our website, wach.com. 7-day forecast showing that once we lose the precipitation tomorrow, we dry out in a big way. Big cool down here. We're talking about overnight lows in the 20s the next couple of nights, and then once again dropping back down into the 20s midweek next week. We've got sports coming up after the break.